Hello. Hello. We've returned. And we're gonna kill some bosses. That's the plan. We're gonna do it so fast. It'll be so fast. It'll be so fast. Gotta update the stream stuff. Right. Good. And check the chat. Great. This guy might be a little loud. This is World 442. They have a unlimited pickpocket little setup here where you can get 3 times the crystals. Really shout out to the boys here. This is great. This is just play. Alright, we're out of here though. Here's our plan for today. We're gonna push Vardorvis for a while. See if we can get him to pop out another unique. So far in 156 kills, we've gotten Eye of the Duke, 2 Virtus pieces. If we can get 1 more Virtus piece, that's a pile of points. If we get the rest of the Duke, or not the Duke, sorry, the Axe pieces, that is obviously the Axe. We're getting prayer points out of this, so it's kind of a nice little thing to do. Things that have changed. We were Axe. We got a Fury. I got a Fury yesterday. We have our Horn. I don't remember what happened last time we played. I managed to get the Elite Lumberj Diary done yesterday, so we are cooking on our fairy teleports. We don't need a Drayman staff. Zoom. It's also points, so that's something. We're up to 28,000 points, almost halfway done with the league. We still haven't gotten started really with bossing. We've done 100 here, 150 here. We've done like 50 at Zulrah. We've gotten, I don't know, 5, 10 Sarachnis. Nothing impressive at Sarachnis. And then we've gotten the moons started, but we only have 1 piece of moon gear, so we're gonna have to do the moons. But on the plus side of all of this PVM, the Abyssal Sire is our current Slayer task, and he managed to finally drop it on Sired. So we have 1 count of consumption use, which was an Abyssal Dagger. So not only was that a task, it's our best in slot stab until we get something. Might be the best in slot stab, period. It would suck, wouldn't it? Let's think. We're not going to get a Fang, you know, we're not getting anything from raids. I don't think a Scythe has any kind of stab capacity. It might just be our best stab. That's weird. Not exactly the plan. These are usually pretty lickety-splitch. Pretty quick. My personal best is like 29 seconds or something. We'll see how fast it goes. This little dude's just back there beating the hell out of him. Look at him go. Just kicking the crap out of him. We have a Fury now. So the Ultor would be our next little upgrade. The Soul Reaper Axe would be an upgrade, but as far as just one, you know. Ultor seems a lot more likely. Blood runes. We stay at Vardorvis until we complete the Soul Reaper, but the problem is we get so much stuff here. I suppose we don't have to keep all of it. We don't need to keep Addy or Cole anymore. I've discovered other methods of getting our smithing level up. Besides smithing, drill stuff. We just do thieving. You saw that me thieving the crystal seeds. You'll just get way more XP per hour. It's way more passive. Genuinely AFK skills are just the best. But it is causing a weird imbalance between mining and smithing that I've never experienced. I've always had mining be the easier one to get. The one that usually creeps forward first. Even on the league it was. And then smithing. And then smithing. But now smithing is leading. Addy javelins. Just drop them out here so they're not in the way. Yeah, that was 40 seconds. So the kills are Just very quick. And we'll get quicker if we can get an axe. Aside from that, the ring will be upgraded. The gloves will be upgraded with ferocious gloves if I ever take my happy little butt back to Sire and get my Slayer level up. That was just a nasty, nasty late movement on my part. Awakener's Orb. I tried killing the Awakened version. Did not go well. I gave it 2 goes. Did not go well. So I'll probably do that now that the Lumbridge Diary's done. I didn't want to do it too much because carrying the staff around was annoying. Also having this little homie here will be helpful. I don't think I had him for that one. Chop. I'm really relying, I guess not really, but I'm kind of relying on him dropping supplies. It would be helpful if he would drop supplies. We don't have a combat potion, or just drop real stuff so we don't have to be here. Herblore seems like another real AFK one that I can do. I think I'm going to do a bunch of degrime. I have piles of herbs. I have heaps of herbs. Just heaps. See, I don't know with the Addy ore if we're supposed to keep that. I feel bad keeping it because we're going to be 99 smithing and like literally we could be there in 2 minutes. We went and did it. But do we want to do that? Do we care? Part of the reason I'm not pushing smithing is because I want to push smithing all the way to 50 million. Not just 99 smithing. We should probably... Nice. The worst of both. Absolute worst movement you've ever seen. It's just a rough start. It's okay. It's leagues, so it's all made up anyway. Uncut rubies are kind of helpful, not for crafting, mind you, but just because rubies are kind of helpful. We'll probably use bolts when killing Olm. I think a Dragon Hunter crossbow. The bolts will probably be our best play. I don't know if there's anywhere we can get dragon bolts. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I'd really rather not unnote prayer potions. We'll maybe just get one as a drop. Imagine the echo hits popping off on a Soul Reaper axe. It's gonna be glorious. You dead? You dead. Great. Hard scroll Addy. I'm gonna go get some coffee. We'll keep going. It's gonna be a lot of this. We could do Zolwer too, but it's gonna be a lot of this. I'll be right back. Okay, back to killing homie here. We could go try to get the Abyssal Whip, just for the extra little fear, or the Enhanced Crystal Weapon. I don't think an Enhanced Crystal Weapon is going to be very useful, just as a general matter. Using 4-tick weapons seems like they're slower. They don't get the big boost on the speed. Also, the Enhanced Crystal Weapon just does not seem to want to drop for me. So, I am almost at the league rate on Echo Hunliff. And there's the regular Corrupting Gauntlet and the regular gauntlets we've done. So, plenty of opportunity to have received that by now. It's just not happening. Just a big ol' no. Awakener's Orbs are good. It's the only place we can get them. So it'd be nice to have them. Don't think there's any reason to farm Awakened Vardorvis. Really, no. I think the drops are slightly better. I remember it being pretty slight, though. Like, it wasn't enough to motivate me to do the Awakened one regularly in the main game. Good job, baby. I think the top collection log slot task is 750. So I think maybe that would be handy to try to work towards Dragon Javelin heads. Javelins and fletching is something else we're going to have to do. It's just a lot of time. A lot of time and a lot of money. Money part's not really a problem. It's just like quite the spend. I don't want to do thieving forever, you know? So eventually what we have now that's passively generating cash is going to run dry. We'll do more clues and get stuffed alch and all of that, as we've discussed previously. But the big money maker right now, stealing from residents, that's going to fall off at some point. I don't think raids really offer much by way of just flat cash. Supply drop. And the prayer potion. With the Abyssal Dagger now being in our possession. Oi, oi, oi. What's up, Quebec? The Abyssal Dagger now being in our possession, we can do Tormented Demons a little bit. But, hello, mate. How you doing? Oi, oi. Oh, no. Beautiful. Perfect little tiptoe there. Nice. Like done? Like collection logs or what? Or just the keys? How done is something in Leagues? What does done mean in Leagues? Everything, okay, fair enough, fair enough. So probably some tassies. Yep, an armadillo, yep, some arma. Doop doop. Just gotta know all of these potions. Go. Very hot. Oh, Staff of the Dead. Ooh. I picked Asgarnia as my region last league. And Staff of the Dead, until I had Harm, was my best in slot. And I never got Harm because I got bored. I didn't really feel like learning Phosani on League when learning Phosani in main game was what I really needed. Come on. There we go. Ultor Ring. Blood Rune. Bandos Hilt, good. Is Asgarnia the one with the dog? You get the dog sword? You don't even need a Bandos Hilt, right? Yeah. Yeah, because it's right by Falador, right? Tavroli. So you don't even need a Bandos Hilt. Pretty much. Yep. Isn't there a clue associated with the Bandos one if you didn't pick that relic? There is a clue associated with that. You pick the relic. Well, that excuse me, that tracks. Everything's a task. Not on the Arceus spellbook here, but maybe I should be. I just forgot to switch. It's kind of annoying to go switch, to be honest. Oops. Because you don't have the thing in the house. Are you not dead? How much health does he have? 6? Yeah, kill him, dude. I'm being strangled here. Look at the reload. Guy 5 assemble blaze. Jace! Jace! I've been doing some Zulra, and on my like 30-something kill, I got the Serp Visage. So now Zulra is an absolute cakewalk. It was easy, but now it's like I don't even take Venom, so I don't even have to take anti-poisons. Yeah, dude, send me the loot tab. Let's see it. I don't have to do anti-poisons of Zulra, so it's just completely free now. And I know I lose some DPS, but still getting 22-second kills, so I think it's okay. I take Thralls there. Just burp. Hit him. Hit him. Thank you. Blood runes. Ooh boy. 119 kills. 119 kills. We've got 1 U-Seed. 4 Armadillo plate bodies. 2 Armadillo chaps. 1 crystal key. Those are handy. 1 Armadillo helmet. 1 Dragonstone. Also handy. 3 key tooths. 80 dwarf weed. 80. Jeez. 2 blade pieces, 6 other blade pieces, 42 nests, 900 arrows, 21 dwarf weed seeds, and 994,000 in cash. Jeez, dude. You cooked that bird. You cooked the bird. I really enjoyed doing Arma last league because I had the little dude here, and so you just go into Arma and just let it go. Just let it go. You can show him. It doesn't matter. Take him somewhere. Take him to Karamja if you have that teleport relic and just throw him on the ground. That's what people do. You don't need that many. If you don't have desert, you don't have Missouri, so what are you going to do? You're just going to break them down, make a bunch of Armadillo plates just for stackability. Like, what are you going to do? You can't wear that many at once. Let's see the kill. Bro, Death's Coffer doesn't take anything. Does it take stuff? I don't even know if it takes stuff. I just know it doesn't, you don't have to pay. Oh, little thought here. Since you don't have to pay for Death's Coffer, I find it's so much easier to just reclaim from Death himself. And then once you reclaim from Death, go back to whatever it is you were doing. Don't spend all the time running to your stuff. I didn't think about that until like 3 or 4 deaths in. Real deaths, not like Corrupting Gauntlet deaths. 3 or 4 real deaths in. I was like, oh, there's no Death's Coffer. If Death is unconsequential, why am I running back to my stuff? And the answer was, I was being a boob. Just boobiness. There you go. Well, the look cool makes sense. I wanted the god items from all the different hard clues to look cool in my bank. I think I still have the vestment robe sets, but I've just decided to start alchemy. This was I like right here. This is my favorite. The loot tab for Vardorvis has the Eye of the Duke. Like, where did you get that, buddy? Why do you have the Duke's eyeball in your pocket? Where'd that come from? You've been killing the Duke. One of the homies, the Iron Homie, who I've mentioned a couple times, he's the same area as I do, so it's easy to track kind of progress against his progress, just to see how we're both getting on. And he's pivoted, and normally in the game he does this, but he's pivoted to doing challenge mode chambers, but he runs challenge modes main game, so it's no sweat. It's great. Good for him. You're not the Iron Homie? Nah, dude, you're the group Iron Man homie. The group Iron Homie. Let's see where Cubic's at in the game, friends. Let's all look at Cubic. Let's all look at Cubic and laugh. This is the most non-focused Vardorvis I've ever done. 80 attack. 88 strength, 84 defense, 116 range. Homie has a strong preference towards shooting stuff. Good lord. 84 prayer. That's more prayer than I have. I like having not much prayer, to be honest. I think it's funny. I don't need it. I have, you know, prayer bots. I think it's funny. I don't know. I find it to be funny for some reason. 80 rune crafting. Might be more than I have. Let's check. Yeah, I only have 76. Look at that. Lumbridge Elite. 94 magic. 58 construction. I also have in the 50s of construction. That's what's holding me back from having total levels. Gotta do Daddy's Home, but ugh. Or not Daddy's Home. All the different mahogany homes. Contracts. That's probably where money should go. Buying a bunch of planks. Ugh. I'm expecting to get them from Chambers, but if it starts printing out purples, I'm never going to see my sweet mahogany planks. 69 farming. 69 farming. See, Cubic was ahead on farming, and he was like, do the tithe farm. And I said, no, we're not going to do the tithe farm. We're going to wait and do everything exactly how I've planned it. Which my plan just was, don't do farming until you get the relic. And that's what I did. And now I'm leveled 44 million farming XP. That relic is freaking cracked. So we've got the lead on Cubic, which is surprising, but it's fine. Let's look at his kill count. Okay. One of my favorite things about Leagues is when people go kill bosses and the boss kill counts are so low because the drop rates are so high. People get what they need and they get out of whatever boss. So the kill counts are super low. Like he's at 34 Zammy and you were just saying, Cubic, you're at 30. It says you're at 34. You might have more, but he was just saying how he's got everything done. Yeah, 34 Zammy. Why do more when you can do less? I love it. 95 now. One of my homies was showed up. The Iron homie showed up and wanted to show off his Dragon Hunter crossbow, and he got the omelet. And he said it was all done within like 4 KC, which the omelet's pretty impressive. But the Dragon Hunter crossbow, those are just printed these days, you know. Come on, there you go. There's that 17 emeralds. You'll get them. They'll come popping out. Are you doing challenge mode? He's doing challenge mode. He's doing CMs. And it should be getting pretty close if you're doing scaled. I don't know, man. It's fine. Hopefully you got some sick mahogany planks. That's what I would want. Or, truth be told, pure essence. Because there's no way in hell I'm mining pure essence. There's a task for crafting like either a soul rune or a certain number of soul runes. And I'm just super duper not looking forward to that because it means I'm gonna have to like mine the essence, the dense essence. More supplies. This is what I mean about him printing prayer pots. We've gained, I think, 3 since we've come here. It's not a lot, but it's just like steady, you know? We've gained 3 super combat potions. Pure essence is lovely. That's what I'm saying. You get the pure essence, the mahogany logs, dark relics probably nice to see from time to time. The tablet gives you a task if you have a Xerix talisman. Total league points, Cubic is sliding in at 19,000. Getting up on the 20s. I broke the final relic yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't remember, it's all a blur. Every day is just me fishing and thieving. Just a sticky-fingered fisherman. Stay right where you are. Don't you dare move. Brilliant. Now give me... Ugh. Lava runes. You got 10 Wintertod kills. Congratulations. I'm very jealous. I've been wanting to do Wintertod. I just haven't found the strength. I've done 2 Wintertods, I think. Good luck, good luck. You got this. We'll print some purples. Get that voucher. Can I just say, it's kind of dumb that the task, one of the tasks, is to do, to equip a T-bow. But that means you have to spend the voucher on a T-bow or get multiple vouchers. I'm going to spend mine on a scythe. probably. I don't know, at this rate it might be a T-bow. If I get an axe, we already have one axe piece, so I can just pull the other axe pieces. I could probably just get on with an axe. Little Soul Reaper City. Well, the thing is, a shadow is so much better for Olm's left hand. Oh, go to Blood Quartz. Go to hell! I can't use this. This is actually useless. I was putting him in the bank for a while, but it's garbage. The shadow is so much more help for Olm's left hand. And then a T-bow obviously is points and is big for the head, but a scythe, if you're a meleeer, is like, that's it. The melee attacking faster and everything is built around using a scythe. Just seems dumb that they didn't just make the task equip a mega rare. Making us, just pigeonholing me, man. Making us follow your system. Maybe it's just because it's standard for this area. Like, this area produces T-bows, so equip one. Yay. Perfect Vardorvis continues. And it ends. We stop killing Vardorvis when he keels over and dies. I don't remember what the top kill count one on him is. Might be 150. It's not 150 because that was only 80 points. We passed that. Might be 200, 300, probably 300. The only combat achievements we're missing here, not Leagues tasks, combat achievements are Awakened Vardorvis and the stupid axe one in the middle. And the axe one I mentioned before, but the plan is to do that after I get a Dins. You just hang out in the middle for a few minutes. We might need to use like Blood Moon armor, I think is our best tank armor in our area. Maybe dragon armor. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? If it was like actual dragon armor. From Rune Dragons and Addy Dragons. Okay. Okay, it's time, not that, but it's time to see a unique, not the quartz. The quartz is non-unique. It's a head fake during Leagues. I mentioned the other day that Vardorvis might be the only Desert Treasure 2 boss that doesn't drop a dragon item, and that's correct. There are no plate legs or plate skirts here. That task will require us to kill something else. Probably a bunch of rune dragons once we get a Dragon Hunter Lance or something, I don't know. Probably a Dragon Hunter Lance. Or Dragon Hunter Crossbow, I suppose. Could be how we farm our ranging skill. Doing pretty poorly. Ranging is my lowest out of all the combat skills. Fun little fact there. Surprising little fact there, because ranging is my second combat mastery. Wow, blood runes. I don't even want to look at it. I just wait for the chime. I don't even want to look. We need the blood runes for a Soul Reaper axe. You need 2,000. We only have 1,700 in our inventory presently. And God alone knows how many more in the bank. We have 4,600 from Vardorvis. Homie spits out blood runes. We don't use them for anything. I guess we use them for magic casting, but you never use them up. It's like 90 or 95% chance to save. You don't use runes in this league. Let's see it. Let's see it. Some good max hits there. It's all around to 12s. We've got 66 health. There we go. It's like that should only be around a hit. One little one. Oh, good, another Awakener's orb. So many orbs. I'm gonna look up Vardorvis real quick. I have 384 tasks remaining. And a number of those are at the Coliseum. Awakened Vardorvis 300 times is our... Oh, and the combat achievements. There are tasks for the Soul Reaper axe, tasks for full Virtus, which we have 2 separate Virtus pieces. I don't know if they roll 1, 2, and 3, or if they'll roll duplicates on Virtus. So we'll see, but Virtus is getting done. There are tasks for 50 million in every skill, 50 million XP in every skill. So right now we're attacking with defense. We're defensively attacking. Gotta get that defense XP. The thing is, the Soul Reaper axe, I'm not really certain what the attack styles are, like what is slash and what is crush. I know The main attack style is slash, which I think is a attack. But I don't know what the defensive style on that weapon is. So I want to get the slash, because I know this one's slash, right? So I want to get slash on this one used as much as I can defensively. It's a defensive slash. So we can get all that defense XP rather than getting the attack XP, because we have so much attack XP. Strength might be my lowest now. It's coming up. It's 22 million, and this one is now 21 million. So we're going to lose strength, but that's okay. Surely one of the Soul Reaper Axe's styles is strength. Probably the Crush one, maybe? I don't know. We will definitely be using the Crush style. That is how we'll get through the perilous moons. More supplies. Thank you. So many prayer pots. It's only, we have 21 to our name, and it feels like a million. I have no interest in training prayer until we do more Slayer, for two reasons. One, we get it very passively through Sire, through any task with bones now. And number two, because from Zulrah and everything, we get noted dragon bones, Zulrah, Arachnus. We get noted dragon bones. So what's the point of using up a bunch of, like, effort prayer when we can just wait and do it all in the Forthos dungeon? Just go burp. I don't see any point. Karasks drop noted big bones, which normally I wouldn't be too, you know, excited about, but 16 times multiplier is a pretty big multiplier. There's the uncut diamond drop, and we are still not seeing any uniques here, unless you count the Awakener's Orb, in which case we've seen 4 uniques, and the blood shard, obviously blood quartz. So we've seen 4 uniques since we got here, but none of them good. All bad. All bad. Awakener's Orb is nice, but I don't feel like... I don't know. Awakened Vardorus is probably not going to be much of a problem. I just want the axe, the Soul Reaper axe, before we do that. I feel like if we can really hit the gas pedal on Awakened, it'll be better than doing this. Like, try to survive business. Couldn't see him. Didn't know if he was here. I could hear him, I think. Heard something that sounded like it could be him. Dragon javelin heads. Again, the task for 100 javelins, 100 dragon javelins, absolute cakewalk. We have 100 dragon javelin heads here. There's a task for equipping a blowpipe with dragon darts and maybe one for rune darts, and I'm realizing I don't know where I'm going to get rune darts. I don't know where they drop, if they drop from anywhere. And if they don't drop, I don't know how to get them because we can't make them. We don't know that secret. Let's look it up. Let's look up darts. Dragon darts we can get from the chest. We have dragon darts from here, but we can get from the brimstone chest. I don't think rune darts come from the brimstone chest. One more. Scroll. Load a blowpipe with rune darts. Okay, it does come from here. Did they drop from, like, dragons or something? Crystal implings. Okay. Ninja implings. Okay. Lava dragons. Brutal blacks. Brutal blacks. That's where we'll get them. Great. I'm out here planning, and we're going to plan. We gotta know where we're going, you know? Otherwise we'll never get there. Chop chop. How many kills is that? Oh boy. 197. Jeez, these go so fast. At 20-30 seconds a kill. And it's really low effort. You just step out of the way of the axes and you're pretty much good. Switch the prayers on the head, but that's not gonna kill you. Really. The axes is what make you bleed. Step over here. Step back. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Addy ore. Beautiful and so easy. We have 162 rune javelin heads. And while I have very little interest in making rune javelins, I think we can sell them. I don't exactly know how much they sell for because I've never tried. I don't really feel like alching them though. We're at 22 million defense XP, so it might have just surpassed the strength XP. It's the same number of millions. I really want the ring. If you could just give me the Ultor ring, that would be the tops. I don't see any reason why we can't just be here until we get the axe. I would love to have a reason why that doesn't make sense, but I think with 6,000 Cromblons and his steady supply of combat potions and prayer potions, I guess running out of crystal armor charges if it takes that long, but we have a ton of those. Chestplate has 9,000. The legs have a little bit less. I put most of it on the chestplate. Legs have 8,300, 8,300. So it's really just the helmet. And the helmet I know I did less on because I want to use the Serp Visage over at Zulrah, so I don't think I need as many. Coal. Alright, I'm gonna go get more coffee because this is almost gone. I'll be right back and we'll keep going. Probably to 300. We're at 200 now. Probably 300. Be right back. Okay. I'd like to maybe proactively figure out when I'm going to max on leagues. It won't take very long, but it requires doing like Wintertod stuff that's more out of the way. Hunter, you know, settling in on actually doing some more rumors. We got Hunter high enough to be able to make the Moonlight Moth mix, which is great for prayer, but I haven't really touched it since. At this point, especially with the farming relics, seeds are more useful than Moonlight Moth mixes. Once we can plant herb seeds, they just keep printing herbs. So doing bossing, obviously not this boss specifically, he doesn't drop seeds. But just doing bossing in general is more helpful for our prayer needs. Okay, medium clue scroll. He drops prayer potions. Obviously. Puts us up to 5 super combats. I don't really use them anywhere else, but I guess we could start using those at Sire. Zulrah maybe. Zulrah being 20 seconds without super combats makes it feel kind of dumb to use super combats. It's also kind of silly with Banker's Note, because it's like, do you need a super combat or can you just take noted attack and strength potions? And generally the answer is the latter. Just take noted attack and strength potions. Why think about it? Why worry about a defense level? That's not going to matter. If you kill something in 20 seconds, it really can't do too much damage and take thousands of food. Tens of thousands of hit points worth of food. Taking a little bit more damage does not matter. Bye. Uncut rubies at 200 KC. We're 44 million prayer XP. I went around yesterday and replanted a bunch of my trees. What just popped off there was a woad seed, I guess. Cool. I replanted a bunch of trees. We had run out of U seeds. I had to switch to magic, I think is what I planted. We got magic. We've got maple, you know. We've got seeds from birdhouse runs. Not a ton. I don't mean to sound like we have tons of seeds. I just kind of gave up birdhouse runs. We got magic logs from a Konar chest, from a brimstone chest. So I've been using magic logs in my birdhouses. Thanks, buddy. Another orb. Putting us at a total of 4 in the inventory. And like almost 10 on the league, maybe. Something like. They're just such fun little 30-second kills. Like, don't stand there. Don't stand there. I suppose the altar ring is probably what I want the most because it's going to affect other bossing, like Zulrah, more than anything else. The Soul Reaper axe would be helpful, but obviously doesn't play into Zulrah at all. And will not be our best in slot combat ring. Won't play into Hydra, I don't think. I guess it would for Hydra, if we do melee Hydra as opposed to range Hydra. We should probably do melee Hydra. Not with the little blaster, but actually like hit it in the face. The Soul Reaper axe is just so strong. It'll be so strong. Probably gonna be better just to Soul Reaper axe Hydra. It's gonna be fast too. I don't know what it'll be with the defense. If we'll have to drag it around the room. I suppose with the little blaster it'll be easy to drag it around the room. Boop. Let's kill him before the axes finish. Push. 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 Good job, everybody. Way to push. And all of that for a 31-second kill that restores more prayer potions. Yay. Super combats. Yay. Tuna potatoes. Yay. Putting our grand total of those even higher. I don't even know what it is. We have 30 or 29 in our inventory right now. But tuna potatoes are just going to be piled up. Chop chop, baby. You don't stand a chance. Didn't stand a chance. More javelin heads. I think we'll push this to maybe 300 and then be done. If we can get that done on the stream. I don't really want to spend all day. I don't know. Part of me is like, I definitely don't want to spend all day here. The other part's like, bruh. Altar ring, the full Virtus. Orbs are good for the awakened attempts. And then all the axe pieces. And there's a pet chance, you know. Not a big pet chance, but a pet chance. Last league, I made the beautiful decision to get this Gotizo pet because I felt like it was the easiest pet, and it absolutely was. But this league, I'm really not sure what pet to work on. We could do Scurious or something. I feel weird having a Scurious pet in leagues and not in the main game. I just feel like I owe it to myself or something. Do I really have that pet if I only have it once a year, maybe? No, I don't. Bro, you dead as hell. Go ahead and keel over. Thank you. More orb. Wow. 5 from the trip. Wow. So many orbs. Oh, if you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. We're going to be killing Vardorus. Yay. At some point, maybe this weekend, maybe not. I might wait on it. I don't know. I would love to get back to clue scrolls. The hards and the elites need to be done. Clue scrolls are a little strange because we have all the points we need to be where we are, like rank-wise and combat mastery and relic and everything. Relic, sorry, not combat mastery. So at this point, doing clues does not equal an upgrade. We're just doing them for the hell of it. It's like, is that even worth it? I don't know. It's collection logs, which I guess is points, but there won't be anything substantively useful. Nothing from a clue will change how we do things. Except for third age, obviously we'll have to show that off. I think there's one mimic kill count task, which is probably pretty quick to get. The other thing is running clues will be faster if we have a better weapon. We're bopping our little Saradomin wizard with a Soul Reaper axe. He's gonna bop a lot better than if we're hitting him with this thing. Stuff to think about. Do. If we get a... Ooh. I don't think Ring of Stone has any combat benefits, but if we get an Onyx, or when we get an Onyx from Zulrah, I think we make a Ring of Stone to make our Sarachnis grind a bit easier. I thought that was going to be something. It felt like it had been too long, aside from orbs, since we've seen anything. Push that up to 25 prayer pots. I didn't realize the Forager's pouch made it so you saved secondaries. So I kind of feel like that was probably a better play than our little boots. As much as I hate training agility, especially during a league, and the boots have been really nice for the passive agility. I don't know. The boosted XP rates make it so it's really not so bad. I'd love to get 50 million in every skill, just to make sure we have all the points on the board that we can. What's up? What's up, Jordan? Ooh, Jordan. Allora. What's up, allora? That was not when we were supposed to be eating. Whoopsie daisy. What's good? We're killing. We're murdering. We're killing a possessed undead vampire. You know how it is. Weekends. Fridays. Ooh, there's an elite clue. We need elite clues. They're harder to come by. Only get... we're alright. I'm just hanging, just chilling, you know. Just doing the same kind of gameplay we've been doing. We're at 210 KC. And as I said before, the end point for Vardorvis is 300. So we just push toward that. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. So many axes. I guess a recoil would be better than the ring we have on presently, just because it does something in the fight. But I don't think otherwise that there's any ring that's better than the Ultor. Brimstone would be better than what we have, but can you imagine getting Slayer up just to get a ring upgrade? Not me. Couldn't be me. I'm here getting 300 raw sharks. Hard day. Just so many sharks, man. I got so many sharks. It's ridiculous. We actually have like 2,000 raw sharks. It's a little ridiculous. It's a little silly. I think I need the rune pouch just for the pile of runes I get here. It would also be nice to be able to bring thralls. Well, not a huge DPS increase. Kind of a nice little bump. They're not a huge DPS increase because the boss doesn't last long enough for them to be a big DPS increase. We carve them up like a Thanksgiving turkey. And the axe piece? No, coal. Good. I mean, what do you mean? It's the usual. It's good. Usually pretty good. Cubic shows up sometimes. It makes it better. Zordy sometimes. It's just a handful of people that show up and it's just pretty chill. Streaming goes good. Goes pretty good, pretty typically. I think it's 35 million XP after the 99. I think it's 99, 35 million, 50 million. Eek. Yep. I think that's what it is. We're at 3 million on defense. Chop, chop, chop. We'll use the zombie axe, unless we get a Soul Reaper, obviously. We'll use the zombie axe at moons. Perilous moods. Oh. Cubic sucks at the game. Everybody say boo, Cubic. Boo. She ice barraged. And then said, contain this. Bro, she contained you. You got contained. Bah. 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 Is this my favorite game? No, I don't think so. I never cite it as my favorite game. When people ask what are some of your favorite games, this one doesn't come to mind at all, ever. So probably not, no. Thanks. You know what my favorite game is? Avoiding random artists on Twitch and YouTube who show up and try to sell me their art. That's my favorite game. Oh, good, an Awakener's Orb. Trying to dodge people trying to make me buy art. The thing is, on this channel, all art purchases have to go through Cubic. So, while he does pay for them out of pocket, that also has to go through him. And that's confusing to most people. They think, why would they go through Cubic? He's not a moderator. He doesn't seem to have any sway here. That seems true. But behind the scenes, Cubic is fielding all of the artists who pop up. So, if you're here trying to sell art, you know, it's like, you gotta talk to Cubic, but nobody seems to get that. That's okay. That's my favorite game anyway, is trying to skirt artists. Tell them to talk to the Cube. Leave a message at the Cube. One hit. Oh, come on. Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh. 215 and only one axe piece. It's kind of surprising. But surely they're not. If there are 4 axe pieces and the rate is 5 times increased, we're still going to have to kill a buttload of Vardorvis. Because the normal rate for an axe piece is 1 in 1,000, right? I think it's 1 in 1,000. I'm gonna check. The wiki is really handy with this kind of stuff, the league's info, so I'm gonna see if it shows. But that still means getting a full Soul Reaper is gonna be like 1,000 kills. It's not gonna be the lowest. Kinda herping for Virtus. I feel like Virtus is gonna be just, first of all, probably faster, and second of all, maybe more, well, not more useful, but... Okay, here we go. Minigames, miscellaneous, raids. Here's the raids drop rates. Rare relic tier 6 rarity for a Twisted Bow is what? 1 in 1,150. Slayer boss. And Unsired is 1 in 33 now. What are they normally? 1 in 100? Yeah. I don't care about all this. Oh, this is Shattered Relics. That was before our Vardorvis's time. Before he existed. Best viewers? Hell yeah. Bro, they really are. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Boosted drop rates. Virtus Rose. Oh, this is the Whisperer. Ascarnia. Where are we? Varlamur. Varlamur. Virtus pieces are 1 in 600. Really? That's so bad. Where's the... Where's the ring? Oh, there it is. 1 in 217 is for the Altar. We've got 2 of the other pieces. 1 in 217 for each of the Soul Reaper axe pieces. See, why do math when you can just read? Why not let somebody else do the math for you? It's so much easier. 217, 1 in 217, and we're 216. So this should be the Altar ring. If math is math, if math maths, if it's objective and true, then it will give me what I want. That's how you know something is real. It gives you exactly what you want. And then he died. And then there he goes. There's the 300 blood runes that I feel like I probably didn't ask for, but there they are. You got this, buddy. Go get your ZCB. Go pew pew. Go get your quick pews. I'll get the Altar ring before you're done there. Probably. Hopefully. Literally any kill now. Wonder if it's faster to do this or to get a scythe. know mega rares are, you know, mega rare, but I don't know. 3 axe pieces. I guess they're only 30 seconds each attempt. I wonder if a Bofa is our best range weapon, or if it's the blunderbuss. It's probably a Bofa, right? It's probably a Bofa because we get the crystal bonus, and because we don't really have a range boost. We don't have a range relic to boost us. We have to go kill the Echo... What's his name? Soul at the Coliseum. Kill Echo Coliseum to get the final... Well, not final. Final before Zuck, but the final combat relic. And do we want to do that? To go learn Coliseum. I'm not opposed to that, I just feel like I'd rather take the axe with me. It's not really going to help to get better ranging until, you know, either Chambers or Inferno. I guess you use range in the Coliseum. But not if you don't do the Coliseum, you don't. Then you can just stay on one style. Just do what I'm doing, just melee everything. Easier this way. We have 67 herb lore. Obviously, cleaning potions will help with some herb lore, but I really don't know what to do after that. I guess maybe we're close to attacks. I think attack is actually, we're far past super attack potions. We are, because I've made a whole bunch of them and now they're just awkwardly sitting in my bank because our Dorvis has supplied me with a healthy amount of super combats rather than just attack. This is what I meant about taking a pile of noted attack and strength potions, is I just have this weird collection of attack and strength potions from trying to level herb lore. Soul runes! I thought that was something because it was like a blue item on the ground, and there aren't very many blue items here. Need a prayer potion. Excuse me. Sorry. Bum 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 chop 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 chop. 220 of our Dervises. It's just too easy. Imagine picking a range relic. You have to fight Vardorvis like a normal person. I think all of our bosses can be fought with melee. All of our different zone bosses. Scurious, yeah, Scurious is melee. Sarachnis is certainly melee. Vardorvis is melee. Okay, it's actually like been a while since we've had anything, so now would be good. Just whenever you can make it happen, just pop something out. Doop 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 doop. Great. Does the XP multiplier thing have League boost on it? Probably not. What is this? Harrowlanders? Oh, we have 1,000 Harrowlanders. I don't want to make a bunch of energy potions, but man, that would be super XP, right? What is this? Renars? We have 305 Renars. Oh yeah. This is why, part of why I'm not worried about prayer potions, because I know the Renar seeds we have. I've just printed out Renar weeds. And, obviously, this is why. So we keep getting them here. Why worry about something when it's dropped on the floor in front of you every 10 seconds? Why you no ring? If we can get the ring, it'll make doing Sire a little bit easier. Soul Reaper would obviously help with Sire, but I'm not too worried. I don't know. My expectation for getting Soul Reaper Axe pieces is pretty low. Seeing that they're 1 in 200 for each piece, again, means we're going to kill about actual drop rate for our Dorvis. Granted, we don't have to go to all the different bosses, which is something, but you still have to kill like 1,000 Vardorvis. More supplies. It says you will get no duplicates until all of the axe has been created. So that's something, I guess. I kind of assume that's how it worked, but it's nice to see it confirmed on the wiki here. So we won't get duplicate axe pieces until we've got a full Soul Reaper. That's as helpful as it sounds. It still requires, you know, getting a Soul Reaper, but whatever. Doesn't make our... I don't know. The journey's still going to be long. It's still going to be long. Which means it won't necessarily be as daunting. Just it's going to be long, and it'll happen when it happens. Bye. There are other things in the areas we have that require non-melee combat, like Zulrah typically would require non-melee combat. With our little blunderbuss, we just kind of solve those things pretty quickly. So like Sire's, was it Vents? Little respiratory system. We can just do with our blunderbuss. Has ranged melee onto it, built into it. Ugh. Stop. It's not fun when you make me run around. I'm here for 57 mithril. Shove that right up your butt. Sorry. Yeah, so as far as combat styles go, there's really no reason for us to do anything but melee. And if we need to do anything besides melee, we just take our blunderbuss. If it's like it has to be arranged for a certain amount of attacks or something, like Zulrah, Sire, have some range goings on. The nice thing about the blunderbuss is it takes nature and earth runes are cheap as hell, and you can get them from Dust Devils. And nature runes are just super fast. Look at Blick. Super fast craft. I have just thousands of them from rune crafting. It's an absolute dream. I've only stopped making nature runes because I really would like to finish out rune crafting with death runes. I think that'll be faster. It will be faster. They're more XP. More Adior. Wow, that's so helpful. What is the best rune that we could rune craft with our areas? Wrath runes? No. Soul runes. Soul runes are the best, but they're probably slower than... They've certainly got to be slower than death runes. Just because you can unnote death runes. I guess you could note a bunch of Dark Essence, I think. I think it's notable. If you can note Dark Essence, that would make it so Soul runes are... They're not faster, because you've still got to mine it. It's just not faster. I'm, like, theory crafting in my head. Oh, it'd be so much faster if you can mine a bunch and then turn to dark. Is like, that's not faster. It'd be faster to teleport there, because we have this thing, the teleport, whatever, to the clue out there. You can use the compass to go to the clue step out there. That's faster. But actually mining it and smithing, I almost said fletching. Smithing it up into the Dark Essence or whatever, crafting. It's just too slow. It's just too slow. Okay, more emeralds. Those can just kick rocks. I'm never using those. You can use emeralds for poison bolts on a crossbow. Imagine that. Imagine me poison my bolts. Imagine me with a crossbow just like, ooh, poison. I don't plan on using a crossbow until the old dragon hunter boy. We have the rune one, but I don't see any reason to use that. Oh, food time. Oh, hit again. You're still bleeding. Just a bit. Oh boy. We're good. Just being dramatic. See? Blood runes. Wow, that's 2,200. So now we can make our Soul Reaper axe. Now we just need the pieces to come popping out of old boy here. So with all these drop rates, let's look at the drop rates. Echo boots might be our best in slot boot. They're pretty solid. I don't remember if they're actually our best in slot. I haven't looked into it. Can't say I really look at the echo boots much. They don't really serve me in the main game. Hi. More blood runes, wow. Do we think echo boots are our best in slot boot? What else do we have? Doesn't Hydra drop a pair of boots? Is it Hydra? Hydra does not drop boots. I'm thinking of the ones from the Drake, the Brimstone boots. Doopa doopa dee ba doop boop boo. Yeah, there's nothing else here on all the different drop. Boot wise, there's no big other boots with the big boot drops. Anything from we don't have dragon boots. We don't have spiritual anything. We're unspiritual people. Yeah, echo boots are probably our best in slot should we wish to actually, you know, change our boot off of the agility boosting boots, which would put us at 90 agility. I will say they've done a good job. And we haven't had to do one of those stupid little roundabouts that some people do on leagues, where they go around the fountain in Lumbridge or whatever and they just run around in circles. We just wear them all the time and prints out XP. It's like 1,000 XP each time it goes. It's funny watching that and farming. So we'll be in the middle of combat and we'll be like, ooh, farming, ooh, agility. Okay, he's only got 152 health. We can take this. Dang, he's down to 100. We can still take this. Get some echo. Hits! Beautiful. And totally worth it with the uncut ruby. Amazing. Putting us at 173 uncut rubies. Just for being here. You can sell those. It's one of the gym traders, I think. We can certainly sell the cut versions. Whether or not I will cut them before selling them, big TBD. Tarwinian certainly does not have any kind of boot. Wow, that was just the worst of both, wasn't it? Did I dodge the axes? I did dodge the axes. I just ate the head. Ugh! I can get a leaf-bladed battle axe. We don't have a leaf-bladed battle axe. There's so much in Mortania. So much. Alright, the arena boots, all the... Or, yeah, Mortania, yeah. All the Tob stuff. The Justy. All the Inquisitor. Just so much. Desert's nice. It's not great. What is Desert Leviathan? Yeah. It says that the tomb's unique rewards are 1 in 10. That's crazy town. A Drygore blowpipe that you can get from enhanced KQ. Kandarin has a lot of uniques, but they're all kind of trash. Sorry if you picked Kandarin, but everybody knows that. It's not a real secret. The Dust Devil thing I think is the best, but everything else here is just kind of garbage. Just kind of trash. Oh boy. Okay, not that. Might need more coffee soon. This mug is not auto refilling. It's just very thin. It's running a bit thin. Maybe it's me trying to cure my headache and my life's problems with coffee. We could try to get the Angler outfit while we're in Corund. Yes, while we're on Zaya. I haven't looked into it. There are tasks related to the Golden Tench and to the Fishing Sack, but I don't know if the pearl rate is like wicked increased or something. Feels like it would need to be. Spend all league here or out there. Dagonoth stuff for the Fremi. Fremi would be a lot better now because you have the Muspa. You get your Venator bow. I know everybody goes from me for the rings. No shade, I get it. That's a good reason to go. But it would just be better. Yeah, Skarnia has some good stuff. You got your dragon boots, you got your crystals from, excuse me, old Serby. Ramja. No. Oh my gosh, so many prayer pots. You love to see it, but my goodness, if it could stop, that'd be great. So many mushroom potatoes. Tuna potatoes. We're never going to use them. We're at 58 of them and 742 sharks. Probably be better just to leave all this crap on the ground. Aside from prayer potions, I guess the combats are useful. Where's this Mistolin? Mistolin has Scoria's Spine, which will drop at a rate of 1 in 6 with the full league burr. We're going to just look at the best drop rate. So anything I'm saying is just going to be the best drop rate, which is where we're at. If you're not there yet, you'll get there. The Hill Giant Club is 1 in 23. That sucks. Not because it's a bad rate, but like imagine killing Obor 23 times during the league, farming up 23 giant keys. Oh, that sounds terrible. We're gonna have to do it at some point for the collection log and for, well, for the Hill Giant added to the collection log and for the league points. Thank you for the blood runes. I'm gonna go get more coffee and we'll keep going. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. Tormented Synapse is 1 in 100. That's crazy. Burning Claws 1 in 100. Abyssal Whip with the Abyssal Demon is 1 in 100. That's crazy. Dragon Limbs 1 in 60. There's our best crossbow right there. So we get a better one. We'll probably have to farm the Hellhounds for the Smoldering Stone. Assuming we get a Dragon Axe from Wintertodt. We have to go back to Wintertodt if we ever want to get this fire making up. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get coffee. See you in a second. Okay, we persist. We could have done the Corrupted Hunlift, the Echo Hunlift. I'm saying corrupted. Echo. Could have done Echo Hunlift. Try to get the Blade of Salad here. Just don't know if it'd be very useful. It's useful for stab, I suppose, but I think the Abyssal Dagger is better on stab. Abyssal Dagger is a pretty strong stab weapon. We got that from Sire yesterday. I don't know that farming the enhanced crystal weapon seed is really worth it. It's obviously worth it for the points of making it and equipping it. But otherwise. Okay. Just a hit we're gonna tank. More resources. Which means more prayer pots and being noted. More tuna potatoes being noted. More super combats. This is 14 super combats. And we've been using them as we get them. As we need them. I've seen stuff for the new Indiana Jones game, and supposedly it's actually pretty good, which is exciting. Indeed needed a little break. He's had a rough 20 years of not so great media. Years? Like 40 years. No, that's not true. Some of the older games are good. Fate of Atlantis, stuff like that. Coal. Okay. Really, really, truly. We're 237, so we're dry for the Ultor. Really wouldn't mind seeing a better drop here. I wonder if the Ultor rolls the same way it normally does, where it has to hit, like, thrice. This is proving to be a very fast kill. Don't noodle now, boys. Dang, we probably could have got a PB had we not stopped. Break the entanglements. Very fast. It was a very fast kill. Good job. For uncut rubies, which is super worth it. It was 32 and our PB is 29. Yeah, so no vines. Probably would have gone a little bit better. At some point we'll have to switch our boots to really push our DPS to the maximum. It's not today. I did run agility yesterday. I ran a handful of laps in Varrock. Just because part of me feels like if we can max, it'd be better. Just move on, you know? Not worry about, agility. Not worry about training. Mining is really going to be one of the problematic ones. Thank you. Oh, yay, another orb. Why not? It's been a while. We could use an orb. It's been a minute. We're 27 million defense XP. I think we started at like 20 or 20. We started in the low 20s, 21, 20, somewhere in there. I want to look at hit points XP. 32 million. I was gonna say, I didn't think I had seen that one's 35 million task go off, but sometimes the tasks just go off so rapidly. Sometimes you're in the middle of 4 pieces of content, and there's just tasks, you know, so you don't see stuff. We're 240 Vardorvis. I literally cannot even pick up those emeralds. I have so much garbage. Goodbye, emeralds. Coal. Let me think of a reason I need coal. I don't need that much coal. I don't need coal and I don't need addy. Adamant we will probably use for bolts. But coal, I mean, I have thousands of it back home already. We'll keep it for now. But those 2 items will be the first to go should we need to make room for something. Maybe the rune javelin heads. Those are just kind of useless. Those are just being kept for the purely financial component. Just liquidating. We're not a golden godder, you know? It's not our belief system. So since that's not our religion, we have to make our own money. More dragon javelin heads. Brother, I need an axe piece, brother. I don't want to keep killing Sire with a zombie axe. I don't want zombie axe in my in-game plan here. The nice thing about the zombie axe is if we do keep killing Sire with it, there's a chance, you know, that we're rolling toward getting an Abyssal Whip. So even just sucking it up and dealing with the zombie axe and using it for Slayer and just for the game, we are getting closer to not using it, which is a blessing. Not my favorite weapon in the world. It's fun in leagues, but it's a little newbie. There's the blood rune drop that we've been waiting to see. Love that, love that. 242 Vertivis KC. With 2 Vertus pieces, 1 axe piece, no Ultor ring, and so many orbs. So many orbs. 12 orbs. So many orbs. Our max is a 42. That's sad.
I remember when my max was a 70, back when I had my Soul Reaper axe in the main game.
Zoom. Oop. Chop, chop. Okay, here it comes. There it is. Knew there was going to be a weird axe placement to end the beautiful fight that results in a pile of uncut diamonds. I think Vardorvis's pet rate is the worst of the Desert Treasure bosses. So not only is he clearly the most fun, chance that we'll get a pet out of him seems low. I don't remember if it's 1 in 5,000. Because he's supposed to be so much faster than the other Desert Treasure 2 bosses. And he's very fast. I don't know if he's the fastest, though. Not in Leagues, I mean. Duke, you don't have to make the little potions, so there's a chance Duke is just faster. Leviathan seems like he'd be slower. And obviously, this is not addressing all of the crazy relics, combat mastery type stuff. Another orb. Wow. It's just getting a little silly now. 8 orbs. I feel like the game is begging me to try the Awakened Vardorvis. Until we get a little bit better, we're not going to do that. I was talking with somebody yesterday, or I was listening to somebody yesterday in Prift Dennis as I was pickpocketing, and they were talking about the not the goading potion, the prayer regen potion. The way it works with the relics that like give you a little bit more prayer from each source makes it so it's just completely cracked. They said they used 2 at the Inferno and were praying the whole time, and by the end they still had prayer points left over, like a pile of prayer points. Just seems a little silly. It's not something I'm worried about. We don't have that yet. We're not on prayer. Also, the prayer regen potion requires Huicoatl? I think it's Huicoatl, because you have to get that seed. And then it requires the alchemist's place, because you got to get that secondary. Wonder if it works in chambers as well. Probably does. So your little prayer regen potion in chambers just really pops off. Getting like 8 million XP in this session. This is crazy. 8 million just defense XP. It's not counting the hit points XP. Chop, chop, baby. Finish. Finito. Final. Last hit. Let's go. Wrap it up. Land the plane. There we go. All of it for coal. We have 1,300 coal. This is just the best. Just the best source of mining is to go kill stuff. The best mining meta we've got. Alternatively, wish they were to do fletching better. I guess we can just sell the Addy, right? We'll just go to the shop in Karamja, see what we can liquidate, and then buy bolts. That's probably a better option than anything else. Sell lumps of 50 everything. What else are we gonna do? Gonna go alch everything? Keep alching stuff? We can keep alching stuff. I don't mind alching stuff, but for like piles of cash, I feel like selling piles of stuff is probably the better play. Oh, you did. Yeah, you gotta shut that off. You did. Rubies. Neat. 247 rubies. Leprechaun planted iron seeds. Planted red berries, white berries. Woad seeds. We're now up to 44,893,000 farming XP. I haven't touched a tree in a whole day. The spore remains pretty much unkilled. Except for when I'm feeling spicy about the blunderbuss. Just gonna hang out. Caddy corner to my little house here. Thanks. Blood runes again? Okay. This isn't complaining, but I do feel like it's time we see something. It's been a while. Genuinely. It's been a while. The whole stream. It's been the whole stream, and yesterday the Virtus piece was like at 150 KC. 160, somewhere in there. So it's been almost 100. And we've seen just nothing. across a couple different loot tables. We're not just looking for Virtus, you know. Virtus, the ring, axe pieces. There's a chance that's feeling increasingly real that we have to actually grind this boss actually, because we're for the axe. But like past the 300 for leagues. Blood runes again. We won't need blood runes. Well, I think the scythe still takes blood runes. Even though it's available everywhere. Available anywhere mega rares are sold. I'm pretty sure it still takes blood runes. Even though it doesn't take blood vials of blood. I think it still takes the runes. So we'll have plenty of charges. We have 3,700 in our pocket, 6,600 from Vardorvis, and that's not counting, excuse me, blood runes from any other source. Oh hum. I suppose the other upgrade we could get is the Infernal Cape. It'd be fun to just go get one. Because the other little iron dude we're playing with, against, however you want to call it. Playing alongside. Also wants a Infernal Cape. He's trying to complete the Inferno. That's part of his goal for leagues, to learn it. Can we use lava runes for anything? I don't think we use lava runes for anything. I don't think so. It's nice to have a PVM day, as opposed to just point days. We'll do some point days at some point. No pun intended. We've got to do things like blowing glass. Got to do stuff like, what was the other one that was real tedious? Mining. Bunch behind mining clay, mining magic logs. Mining clay sounds like the pits. Just hoping the clay doesn't disappear. Oh, a chromium ingot. Well, it was time to see a unique. How fun. Note it. I think that's actually useless. We out to the last one. But the ring drops in full form, so I'm not sure what good the chromium ingot is. Should probably check how many dragon bones we have, just for prayer. Like orientation, so I have some bearing on how we're doing on that. It doesn't really matter though, we'll do Hydra, and Hydra's gonna be a cakewalk, because you can just note everything. Sometimes Hydra's annoying because you have to like juggle random stuff. You're like, oh, I have 45 sharks, but only 2 Hydra bones, is it worth it? But now Hydra's just gonna be like, you just put, oh my gosh, put everything into noted form. Another Awakener's Orb. We're not leaving. We're not leaving until we see something that I want to see. Altar ring, some sort of loot beam that's orange or pink, which is a Virtus piece, an axe piece. We've got so many items we could pull one of, and we're not leaving until we get one. I will throw out all of these rubies. I do not care. If it doesn't serve me, I'm not doing it. We are blazing a trail in one specific direction. Right through the valley of the shadow of useless crap. Lava runes, those seem pretty useless. Throw those on the ground. Don't know why I would need them. Oh my gosh, a back-to-back orb. Alright, let's put the runes in the bottom. No, let's put clues in the bottom. Hard, elite, medium. We don't have an easy. It's great. What else? And then the other uniques, like the chromium stuff, and then the runes. I just want to be able to see what we're working with here. Probably should have actual stuff we're eating up top, so it's like closer. Should we need to, you know, unnote items? That seems fine. That's a good inventory. Not trying to overthink it. Just want some organization as we go about dropping things. One more. Big hit. I need to look up the Blood Moon armor and see what the actual armor is on that. I remember it's not as tanky as Bandos, but I don't know if that means it's like not tanky at all, or if it's just kind of tanky. And I don't know what... Ooh. what the tankiness is in comparison to Rune or Dragon or anything. I don't know. No idea. Javelin heads. Blood Moon armor. Dragon equipment. I want the dragon armor set. What is happening? Okay. Dragon plate body is 109. Ow, 109, 107, 97. Ugh. Oh, it's way tankier. Dragon is way tankier. Is that our best? I think Dragon's our best. Shoot. What's the other one we can get? We have Crystal on. Rune. This is gonna be... This is a Rune play body, please. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Where are the combat stats on this? Nobody ever looks at Rune. There we go. 80. Oh my gosh, it'd be better to bring Rune armor to tank with the Dens if we're doing just the axe survival thing. I know we can just eat the whole time, but it's Dragon and then Rune for us. That's weird. Bandos is better. You know, Barrows is obviously better. But we don't have those. I assume Sunfire Fanatic is better than Addy. I know the regular Proselyte was on par with Addy. I shouldn't have eaten there. I should have just kept attacking. It's dumb. It could have been done by now. For another chromium ingot, man. It's so nice. Thank you. Everybody praise Vardorvis. At 255 KC, he has stopped giving out uniques. What a guy. What a real man. What a Chad. What a way to be. Thanks, buddy. Oh, our XP banked. We can find prayer. Should tell us how many bones we have, right? We were just in the bank. 160 big bones, 49 dragon bones. The dragon bones have come from Zolra and maybe Seracnus. I don't know. We haven't killed much Seracnus, so if it wasn't from Seracnus, that would make sense. I'm just gonna turn off my prayer. It's fine. Adior. And then we have ashes, because in my head I was like, oh, we'll do ash scatter from the Arceus book. It would be fast. It would be very fast. I don't know if it'd be useful at all. It's kind of not as fast as clicking over the dragon bones, you know? But it's fast. It's fast enough. Certainly not as fast as getting the ash scatterer from the Corend Hard Diary. That's certainly faster. We just don't even do ashes now. Just let ashes resolve themselves. Please deposit yourself into the ground. Oh no, thank you. It's the nicest part about Sire, to be honest. I'm just gonna die. Sire's, little dudes drop ashes when you kill them, and your Guardian will just kill the little dudes. He'll just scorch them. Just as you go through the fight, if you're attacking Sire, he doesn't care. He'll just do AoE stuff. It's lovely. It's quite lovely, to be honest. Having somebody who just cares enough for you to kill everything. And we're halfway done. 60% done. We got there. I didn't want to move. I wanted to keep DPSing. It cost me greatly. One whole Karambon. How will I financially recover from this? Oh, a blood quartz. I just can't live like this. This is ridiculous. Please stop. It's valuable. Do you want to put it on the ground? Yes, absolutely. I have no reason in this world to keep that. I have them in my bank should Jagex wish to update how they're used, but I doubt they will. Full disclosure. We're gonna hit 300. We're 260. Well, 258, so we might not hit 300 this stream. Sad. I thought we could get there. Thought we could do incredible things. We're just gonna do things. A little heal phase for us. Buddy, you gotta finish him off. I can't. Thank you. I'm too weak. Cole again. Okay. I just really wanted to be here until we got at least one unique, but this is not proving to be easy. The combat achievements we have remaining at Sire are kill count. The combat achievements we have remaining at Zulra are kill count. The combat achievements here are the Axe one and the Awakened one. I think the Awakened one's probably pretty doable right now. It's certainly doable, but probably with Zombie Axe being on super mode, probably doable right now. And then have not even begun to think about Huey Codal. Should be easy, but I have not started on that path. Just because I wanted a better crush weapon when I was invited to do it. And since getting that better crush weapon, I have, which was the Glacial Tomatliati or whatever it was, just not thought about Huey Codal at all. There's just no reason. It doesn't drop much. I guess it drops some herbs. I don't need cannonballs. I think it drops sharks or something. Some sort of food drop. I just don't need anything from it. The leather would be nice. But Crystal is ranged gear and it's going to be better. So I don't think there's anything that Huey Codal drops that we will be utilizing. Maybe the seeds. The seeds are the thing, right? For the prayer potion. That's the Huey Codal drop we want and need. Other than that, I can't think of anything. Alright, I'm over here being an absolute boob. I don't know why I'm running in and out. Coffee's getting sadly low. I think about the coffee being low more often when we're not getting anything we want. Bye. Chromium ingot and a scroll box. I thought it was something cool. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get some coffee. I'll be right back and we'll keep going. See you in a second. Okay, let's do it. Let's kill the boss. Let's kill the boss again. We've only done it a handful, dozens of times. I forgot that I walked away, and that means my farming is going to continue leveling up. That escapes me sometimes. That's okay. Having the farming relic with the desert has got to be just so amazing. I know the desert doesn't have any herb patches, but being able, excuse me, to just crank out seeds from TOA, Toadflax, Snapdragon, Renars, or Onyx Bolts. I totally forgot he dropped those. Okay. Yeah, it must be really nice. The same with the Muspa. You have that with the Muspa, it just prints out herbs. What was that, 31? I don't think we're gonna get a better PB than 29 until we go and get the Soul Reaper. I'm certainly not gonna waste a bunch of prayer points praying offense here. Cool. Easy. Coal. Oh, we're 263. Does not seem like we're gonna make it. Does not seem good for drop rates. We might. We're above on the Ultor. That's really why we're here. Melee strength, baby. We don't need the Ring of Wealth anymore. We made a Ring of Wealth just solely so we could get the Nature Talisman faster, and we got it pretty soon after. So at this point, we just need upgrades. We just need better DPS. I cannot imagine the Brimstone Ring is going to be super helpful because all of our best ranged option is the Blunderbuss, which is based on strength, right? So the Nature's Reprisal, if you want to call it that, but it's a little Blunderbuss. I just don't see how it's better to do anything besides Ultor Mind Runes. You can just go to hell. This might be a problem being in the arena like this, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. It's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't ever think we step right there. Not really, unless there's vines, but it's uncommon. Yeah, we step there. Usually vines are just over and back. Maybe over, down, and back. 47, 26, 13, 3. Neat. Another orb. It has been about 5 kills since we saw one, so better to get that out of the way. We're just going to throw these outside of the arena. Do not want. We're up to 13 super combat potions, and that's obviously not including the ones we've drank through while we're here. We're up to 26 prayer potions. We brought less than that, so we've gained prayer potions. I think we came in with like 20 or 22. Obviously the tuna potatoes are up 60 to 61, but obviously we didn't bring any of those. We just brought sharks and crumbons. I only bring sharks to tick eat, but tick eating is only necessary if it goes absolutely terribly. Like if we're hit and our prayer is tagged off and we're hit by vines. The chance of needing a tick eat is pretty low. I don't even know if we need them, to be honest. Just because we heal so much from the crumbons, I don't know that tick eats ever. Oh, an Ultor ring! Hell yeah! Does the vestige, but that's the ring. Equip the Ultor ring, 200 points. There we go. That was beautiful on the ground. We freaking ninja'd that. Look at that. Shoom! I'm glad we got that. Something done. Hell yeah. We get an axe piece, please. That's gonna up our DPS nicely. Love it. A little drop worth 128 or 182 mil. I think it's the second best drop we can get in our zones. Well, unless you count multiple of the mega rares. Should we now try and push our DPS up and get a new PB? No, we shouldn't. As previously mentioned, our PB is going to remain until we get... Oh my gosh, the Awakener's Orb. It's going to remain until we get our Soul Reaper. That's when we'll worry about PBs. I don't think worry is the right word there. I'm not even going to think about PBs until the Soul Reaper. Oh, he's back. He had left for a minute, I guess. It's just nice to not have the Ring of Wealth equipped all the time. Just kind of starting to feel a bit silly. Felt very newbie. Okay, I don't know that we need the Ring of Wealth at all. We might just throw it on the ground. Prayer Potion, we can note that right away. Super Combat, we can note that right away. Can we drink that? We'll drink that right away. I'm just going to leave the tuna potatoes. I hate to say it, but I don't think I need them. We've got Manta Rays. We get Manta Rays from Zulrah, and they heal just as much. So, reality is we probably... 46 is not our max hit, huh? Love it. Alright, we'll pray offensively. We'll see what we can do. We're not going to have a PB here, I don't think, unless we really start popping off in the next 2 seconds. But it seems unlikely. But it definitely raised our max hit, which is nice. $52. Jace. Love it. Another prayer potion. Just a whole nother supply drop, huh? I do not want tuna potato. No tuna patat. Super combat. Alright, we're gonna go for a PB. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, a lot of the PB comes down to RNG, because if we get the echo hits, it'll really make us go zoom. We don't have any more accuracy with the Ultra Ring than we did with the other one. Look at that. Getting one of those little vine things to pop up is just pretty much a death sentence to a speed attempt here. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Dragon Javelin Heads was 34 seconds. Ugh. We're so close to the end. We're almost done. I don't know, 1 item per Vardorvis visit seems okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We don't have any food, so hopefully it doesn't hit too hard. Hopefully we can out-heal his damage. You do passively heal. We just got from 64 to 73. You heal when you do damage. Up to 76. This is part of the reason that I'm never really worried here about food. Never really worried about food here, because it just doesn't really matter. Out down to 64 now, but we'll see how long that lasts. And 58, so we lost like 6 health. No, health. We're not going to finish out Vardorvis. It's sad. We're just going to leave the stuff on the ground. Let's go bank. Shiloh Village. I'm so curious if we can sell the ore for a profit in Karamja. Let's find out. Or we probably want the ruby bolts, the ruby cut rubies for ruby bolts. So we should probably keep those. Apparently I have not put away my Ring of Wealth since we made it. That's wild. I thought I'd put that away at some point. Okay, so look at all these herbs we've got to work with now. Oh, hold on. Bay needs me, so we will not be doing that. We're 29 kills away from Vardorvis being done. Let's do it real quick. She's okay. She didn't say that she's in a pickle. She just wanted me to come hang out with her and little B before work, which I will do. think it's going to be better to sell most of the rune. We'll need it to craft some rune items, but most of the way it's just selling it. What else? I'm just really curious about selling stuff in general as opposed to alching it. I think it's probably better to do that, generally speaking. 108 medium clues. Worst. Got a pair of Karamja gloves. Teleport to Taibawani. Taibawani village. Alright, so today we gained an Ultor ring, which is our best in slot for our melee build, obviously. The necklace is our best. It's a Fury, so that's our best. What are we missing? We're just missing a better weapon and better gloves. The gloves we're using is a combat bracelet. So, not great. What is the dragon? Spears 31,000. Runite ore is 1,600. That's it. More to sell the plate bodies. Coal is 22. And Addy is 200. Well, here's a bunch of Addy for you. And there's a bunch of that. You can have that. And that was with the bracelet on. Ugh, unfortunate. Okay. I guess I'm going to go. Ooh, let's do one more thing before we wrap up. I just want to hit a 99 real quick. I think we can clean up 99 smithing. Real lickety split. And then that'll leave us with 99 mining, fire making, and wood cutting to do that row, that column. I don't know about prayer. Prayer won't be difficult, but it's something that like we have to do. So I just don't know about when I'll do it. I don't want to do it on stream, but might be better. It's better on PC because you can just click real quick. But it'll probably, I need to remember that prayer should be after we get more bones. That way we can just ding, 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 ding. So this one's not so bad. What you do is you just take armor seeds. If you have 3, that's perfect. And we have 3. More is better, but 3 is great. We just run over here. Look at these people with fire orbs. We're never going to craft a battle staff. It'll be very sad. Click on this. Click on number 2. And then you just have to swap left click to revert. Revert it. Hit farm it. And then repeat. Number 2. That's 240,000. Or it's 120,000 XP in smithing each time. Which apparently now we're 1.1 mil away. I think it's a... Oh, not the helmet. Idiot. I think it's 120,000 on each skill, smithing and crafting. So it's a total of 200,000. This is how we crank out however many millions of XP per hour. You just don't get crystal shards back, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. So we are 800,000 XP down to 700,000. Yeah, so it's 120,000 every single time. So we'll do this, 6 more times and be done. And then we'll have 99 smithing, 99 crafting. 99 crafting was a while ago. It was yesterday at some point. I was fletching rubies to try to get to 99 crafting, which is just the stupidest, most embarrassing thing. Stop it. Not the helmet. The helmet and the body give the same amount of XP per shard, so it's not like a loss to do the helmet, it just slows you down. Wah wah. When we're done with this, we'll obviously have to go and capture some more crystal seeds just for our armor. But I hope, that doing the corrupted gauntlet... Oh, we're 99 smithing. Nice. There it is. I hope that doing the corrupted gauntlet produces enough. I hope it produces enough crystal shards so we don't have to worry about it. But that's how that works. That's how the smithing grind will go. We are currently at 14 million crafting XP. We'll just push those all the way up to 50 million. I think that's going to be the fastest, most AFK way to do it. Leaving mining to just sit and be terrible. And then we'll just worry about the rest later. Herb lore is going to be a lot of cleaning herbs and then making potions, but again, stuff for later. Not a big deal. So I'm going to go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. Tomorrow we will stream probably more Vardorvis. We need the Soul Reaper axe, so it's unfortunate, but it's probably what we're going to do. And then, I don't know. If we get the axe, maybe go back to our task at Sire. but we might go do Saragnas. I don't know. Need to do raids. I've already pinged somebody to start doing raids with me, so we'll see. But it's happening. So yeah, I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe, but I'll be back before long. See you tomorrow.